So welcome back to Module 1. And in Module 1, we'll be talking about the introduction and everything that has to do with fears. So in order for us to have a understanding, so I want to share my screen with you. And I hope that, yeah, so let's do it. Let me share my screen with you. All right, so this is my screen right now. Aha. Right, so welcome once again. And thank you so much for this opportunity to be able to pass across this knowledge and to be able to pass across this understanding to you. I hope that the heights of your understanding is enlightened, and I hope that the heights of your imagination to be able to believe the possibility of the things that I'm going to share with you today is ministered unto you. So thank you so much once again. All right, so here and everything in between, the August edition webinar of the Grow with Toluwakemi. I believe you already know me, right? Or should I describe myself again? But I am Toluwakemi, the visionary behind this, by the grace of God. I love to see people grow. I am a growth enthusiast, and I love to see people grow. I love it so much. It makes me happy. It makes my heart leap with joy when I see like-minded people that were on the same growth curve length. It makes me so happy. So I'm so excited to have you join me here. Thank you so much. So let's dive right into it. What is fear? Right? So what is fear? What exactly is fear? Now, there's this question of Toluwakemi, is fear a good thing? Because you're asking me, what is fear? You're asking me about my fears, but is fear a good thing? Now, the first thing I want to talk to you about is I want you to understand that fear is actually a good thing. Yeah, fear is like one of the, it's people who are alive that feel fear. I don't know, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's the people who are alive that even get the privilege and the opportunity to be afraid, to feel fear. So you have to understand that fear is actually a good thing. That's the way you have to see it first. Fear is a good thing. Can it be bad? Yes, it can be. But fear is a good thing. And fear is just this thing that the Lord, just listen to me. Fear is like one of those, it's like a checklist. It's like an ignition the Lord puts into us to help us to check our motive. It's like a submission gauge that helps you to know that, oh, this thing is more than me. Oh, how can I do this? Like, fear is a good thing. So it's kind of like that thing that just shakes you, just helps you understand that you are by yourself, not an island. Like, you can't do everything on your own. It's like, it's just to help you. It's just that signal, just like to just touch you to know that you don't have the power to do this thing. And that is how God wants us to live our life. He wants us to understand that I have given to you power to do all things, but you can't do all these things by yourself, with yourself. You will have to trust in an external factor, which is me. Yeah, that's it. Which is God. You will have to trust an external factor, which is God. Do you understand me? So fear is not actually a bad thing. It isn't a bad thing. And you need to be okay with that. You need to understand that. You need to accept that. Are you getting me now? So now the second thought here is, I wrote here that fear is a proof that you are on the right path. Yes. Okay, the question is, okay, now Toluwakemi, what if there are places where, for example, they are kidnapping me now, and I'm afraid that they will take me away? Are you telling me that I'm in the right path? See, I have come to learn, and I have come to understand that no matter the situation, for example, now, sex is good, right? But it is not good outside of marriage. Do you get? But you have to understand and you have to know that first, sex is good. Do you understand me? So it is the usage or the condition whereas that thing is being used that now speaks if it is the part, if the part is a good part or the bad part. Do you understand? But fear is a proof. Fear is most time always a proof that you're on the right path. You can do this on your own. And you have to accept and you have to understand that this acceptance, this understanding will save you from a lot of things. Yeah, it's going to do that for you. It's going to save you from a lot of things. It's going to help you understand a whole lot of things. Now, I said, fear does not have the power to stop you, but it can try your conviction. Yes. Fear in itself does not have that power to now gauge you. No, you will be the one to give it permission to actually do that. Because one thing you have to understand is you have the power of choice. Yeah, the power of choice is like is one of the best gifts that God gave every child, every one of us, whether you're born again or not. You have the power of choice, and it is a gift that is unconditional that the Lord has given you. That is why when you now want to submit to the Lordship of Jesus Christ, you now say something like, I give, I believe, I trust. Do you understand? So you're now saying that all these things that have been freely given to me, I will it, I submit it, I check it. You understand? All right, so fear does not actually have the power to stop you, but it can try your conviction. So that is what fear comes to do. So when you think about this and you say, I want to start a YouTube channel, what will people say? What with this? What with this? Those are all your fears, right? Right? Now, all those things you are saying that you are claiming as your fears, if you can walk through all those things one after the other, you will see that the fear just came to try and say, are you just going to talk and just say it? Or you're going to actually talk and you're going to do. So fear comes to try your conviction. It comes to prove if you will talk and do. Fear comes to ask you, to check you that after you have said this thing, will you talk? Will you do? Just understand me. So fear comes to prove that let me put it like this. Fear comes to prove if you can talk and do. Now, the next thing I said, learn to name your fears. Exactly. Learn to name your fears. When I first got this prompting in my heart to do this, the fear was, oh, what if I say people should come live and people don't show up? And I said, okay, can I record this as a course? Okay. What will I don't have tools to do this. I said, okay, what are the tools I need? I need a Zoom. I need my ring lights in case if there's light or there's no light. I need this, I need this, I need this. And now look at us doing it. So actually, did you see? The fear came to prove that will I just talk or will I talk and I will do? Now look at me doing. Do you get me? So, but you have to learn how to name your fear. So you have to say, I want to do this. I'm scared. What exactly are you scared about? Once you get that thing you are scared about, the next thing for you to do is, what can I do to overcome this fear that I have? And you know, one thing that I have learned is that God is faithful enough to give you what you've asked. If only you will ask. God is faithful, and you have to understand that. It does not have to do with, oh, my sin is 1 garawa paint. It does not have to do with it. If you can ask, God is faithful enough to give. And then the last thing I wrote, I said, you have to learn how to use fear as a propelling force. Come on now. You have to learn how to use fear as a propelling force. So you have to learn how to move from talk, and you have to start learning to do. So, okay, I'm afraid. This thing, I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of it. So what's the solution? What's the solution? What's the solution? You get the solution and you move. You move, you move. So you have to stop letting fear cripple you. See, fear will only cripple you because you permit it. It will only cripple you because you permit it. Yeah. And I also said the easiest way to rise above your fear is information and knowledge. Yeah. The easiest way to rise above your fears, no matter what it is, write down 15 fears, 20 fears, 100 fears. You know, I did a video recently on my YouTube channel. I think you should go and watch it. You know, someone asked me a question. Your mates are already getting married. Why are you still single? And I said, oh, I could have started being, you know, angry and say, what concern you? Who's your daddy? Why you? Why you? I will mute you. I will block you. Instead, do you know what I did? I turned it into a content. Yes, that is the kind of person I am. I turned it into a content and I made a video about it on my YouTube channel. And now that same video has more than 80 views on YouTube. And that same video brought me more than 10 subscribers. This same video has brought people into my DM telling me, Toluwakemi, thank you for making this video. Did you see? The easiest way to rise above your fears is information and knowledge. So stop allowing fear cripple you. What will people say? What will people say? What will people say? Sit down and say, what will people say? Number one, people will say. Number two, people will say. Number three, people will say. Okay, good. This first thing that people will say about, what do I need to know about it? Because you need to gather yourself together and say, equip yourself in knowledge. Oh, Toluwakemi, I want to start a YouTube channel. I don't have a ring light. What will people watch my video? Okay, let me tell you about this lovely gist, right? One of the ladies that I was privileged to work with, you know, she told me about her YouTube channel. She wanted to start. Everybody were telling her, you cannot. So she made a video. Before she even made a video, it was a struggle. She made a video, and the video was 30-something minutes, right? And then that 30-something minutes video, she messaged me and said, Tolu, I can't upload this video. I said, why? She said, people are telling me that you are not meant to do more than 15, or that it is too long. I said, is it their channel? Or is it your channel? She said, it is my channel. I said, so do you want to upload it? She said, I want to upload it. I said, good, go for it. And as I'm talking to you today, that same video she uploaded that was 30-something minutes has more than 100 views. Information and knowledge will save you. Even the Bible said it. Now, before we do this, I'm going to stop this module here so that I'll continue in the next module. I have to break it because I don't want it to be too long for you. I don't want it to be too lengthy for you. All right, so watch this. If you need to watch this again, watch it again. Write down. I want you to drop in the comment section. Drop in the comment section what stood out for you. What stood out? What statement did I make that is really, really ringing in your heart? I want you to do that for me. And I want you to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And do me a favor, share this link with that friend that you know. Because it is not so much about you just getting this knowledge for yourself. The people around you, they need to get this knowledge, or else now you go just they they'll be telling you that you are crazy, and you don't want that to happen, right? All right, so thank you so much. Let's go into the next module. Let's go into the next module for us to be able to do that.